Hi everyone, I am Pravalika. Um, my name is TN567. In this video, I'm going to explain about BLAST algorithm. Um, Firstly, here they have given a query sequence, which is Q1 with the string ATTAC. Here they have also given subject sequence, which is which consists of this sequence of characters. Um, Here I'm going to use a hash table uh, to store the k-mer seeds from the query sequence. So I'm going to use a hash table as my data structure for solving this problem. Also, let's generate seeds from this query sequence. So I'm taking this query sequence Q1. Here they have given seed size as 3. So we from the query sequence we are going to consider 3 characters as a sequence. So our first string is going to be ATT. Our next string is going to be TTA, and our last string is going to be TAC. Since they have given seed size of 3, so I'm going to place ATT at the index 0 and TTA at the index 1 and TAC at index 2. So these strings are which I am going to place in my hash table. Here these values represent the indices or places where I am going to place the strings. So we have generated seeds from the query sequence. So from the while coming to the big of an annotation, we can say that the the oral time complexity is gonna be big of m plus n, where m is the length of our query sequence Q1 and n is the length of our subject sequence. So our while coming to big O notation, our oral time complexity is going to be big O of m plus n. M represents the length of query sequence Q1 and n represents length of subject sequence which is S. Next, I'm considering this subject sequence, which is CCA. So based on the seed size, I'm going to generate seeds for the subject sequence too. Likewise, which I have done for the query sequence. So here we have a subject sequence starting with the CCC. So here we have first our first CCC starts from here, which is of 0 index, and second CCC, which is of starting from here, which is of 1 index, and the third one starting from here, which is of a 2 index, and last CCC pair gonna be starting from here. Since the seed size is 3, we can only consider 3 characters in a string. So our last CCC string is gonna be at index 3. So I'm giving their indices. We are going to place them at the index 0, first CCC at 0. Since we have 4 CCCs, we are going to place at 0, 1, 2, 3 indices. Next, we have a CAT. Our next thing starts from CAT, which is of index 5. So we store this CAT at index 5. Next, string start with A. So ATG is the string with seed size 3. So we are going to place it at so here we are going to place the CAT at 4th index. Here we are going to place this ATG at 5th index. Next we are going to place a next string which starts with TGA, which is at 6th index. Our next string gonna be GAC, which is gonna be placed at the 7th index. Our next string gonna be ACG, which is gonna be placed at the 8th index. Next we have a string CZZ, which is going to be placed at the index 9. Next we have strings starting from G. So our first string starts at this G. Since the seed size is 3, it goes until here. Our second string starts with here, starts from here, it goes until here. Our third string starts with third G string starts from here, goes from here. Our fourth G string with the seed size 3 starts from here and ends here. So from here we cannot consider the string since the seed size is of 3. We don't have further characters, so we don't consider them. So here we are going to place these GGG strings at indices 10, 11, 12, 13. Next, in our question, so likewise we have created, we have given indices for each of the seeds generated from our subject sequence. So here they have also asked, can we align our query sequence Q1 to our subject sequences? So for that, we have to keep comparing our strings from Q1 to the subject seeds which are generated from Q1 to the seeds which are generated from subject sequence. Here, firstly, we compare ATT with all these strings. We cannot find a match for ATT. For TTA, also we cannot find any match for TTA. For TAC, also we cannot find any match in the subject sequence. For TTA, so we can say that it's not possible to find the exact seed match between Q and S by using seed size of 3. So none of the three from Q1, which are ATT, TTA, TAC, appears exactly in our subject sequence S. So we cannot possibly align Q1 to our subject sequences. Since we cannot find any matches from any matches of Q1 within the subject sequences, by using seed size 3, we cannot align Q1 to our subject sequence. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.